Well, we're in the last few weeks of huckleberry picking season. The peak season typically runs from July to early September. KPVI News that works for you journalist McLean Westbrook spoke to an expert about what makes huckleberries so special in the Gem State.
Huckleberries are an Idaho staple. You're bound to find plenty of huckleberry treats in the Gem State. From flavored milk to syrups, candies, treats, you can find huckleberries just about anywhere, except the produce section. That's because the berries are very difficult to cultivate.
I don't know that we have cracked the code on exactly why we cannot grow them commercially.
That's Bracken Henderson with the University of Idaho Franklin County Extension in Preston. He says that the huckleberry can be pretty particular about where they grow, and that makes them hard to grow commercially.
The big thing that makes it a challenge is just the environment where they grow. It's just the acidic soil for one, and then just that very kind of that narrow window of that right amount of shade. It's possible there's some biological interactions in the soil that we don't know about yet for making those plants thrive. They just don't grow the same. That's why we're just missing a piece of it.
If you want huckleberries, you're gonna have to get them yourself, and that's not always super easy to do. The berries usually only grow in specific areas, in high altitudes, marshy spots, or on hillsides. You can also buy other people's huckleberries. Commercially gathering huckleberries is legal on public lands in southeast Idaho, but in the Idaho Panhandle, picking huckleberries to sell is not permitted. Back in July, the Boundary County Sheriff's Office seized over 100 gallons of berries from suspected commercial pickers. The individuals involved were believed to have fled from U.S. Border Patrol, who collaborated with the Sheriff's Office in the operation. Clearly, huckleberry picking can be a big deal. There's Facebook groups with tens of thousands of members of the so-called Purple Fingers Club. They include members from Idaho as well as other Northwest states where huckleberries grow, like Washington and Montana. So if the huckleberry is so hard to find, what makes it so popular?
Whether you'd say that's part of the mystique and the excitement, I mean, the rarity, quite honestly, is what creates value. And so if we could produce them commercially, I don't think it would be quite as appealing, quite as attractive. I think that's part of the fun of huckleberry, is that you have to go and pick them from the wild in order to get them.
If you want to experience the Gem State staple, there aren't many shortcuts you can take to get huckleberries. And maybe that's what makes them so special. Reporting in Southeast Idaho, McLean Westbrook, KPVI, news that works for you.